Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Angie here, and I want to share with you my bi-weekly wax melt empties. This is going to be for July 16th through July 31st, 2025. Now I did do a separate video on the Scent Match Luminescence Walmart wax, so that that might help anybody that wanted to know just the warm reviews on those. So that took up quite a bit of my basket because there was like 8 clams. So this may not look like a lot. There was a couple of days I didn't change my wax, just normal day-to-day things, but I still got quite a bit here that I want to share with you, my warm reviews on them, and let you know if I would repurchase them, how they performed in my home. And so let's get into it. We're going to start with clamshells, and the first vendor I have here in clamshells is Rocky Top Wax Works. Coco Cabana, which is coconut, caramel, coffee, marshmallow, praline, vanilla, and honey. This one I was worried about the honey, but I really didn't smell it. To me, this is pretty strong on the coconut, and then you get that marshmallow, praline, vanilla, caramel vibe, which is kind of like a Boom Boom or like a So de Janeiro or something like that. I didn't really get coffee with this one. It must be blending in pretty good to where I don't really get it in my scent, you know, my nose. This did probably about a medium to light medium. It actually did better in my laundry room with 2 mini warmers. I could smell it more in there. So maybe it just needs more open space. You know, all wax is different. So I would repurchase this one though, because I did really enjoy the scent. I would walk in the bathroom and be like, ooh, that scent is nice. So next we have Go Big Orange, which is a creamy orange scent from Rocky Top Wax Works. Can't really give you an honest review on this one because I did melt it alongside something else, which I cannot remember what it was. Maybe I'll figure it out as I'm going through this, but I think it was another scent with orange, and I think that scent kind of overtook this and they kind of melded together. So I don't think I would repurchase this one just because there's other orange creamy scents that I like better. All right, next we have Luxe Cherry from Rocky Top Wax Works, and this is black cherry, Turkish rose, jasmine, sambac, vel air, tonka bean, sandalwood, and vetiver. I don't know what any of that is, but this is nice. It does remind me of what I have smelt that is supposed to be Lost Cherry from Tom Ford. I would maybe try this in a perfume. I kind of like it. It's different. It's a nice scent. It's even kind of light on cold, and in my bedroom and laundry room, it was probably a light thrower. I would probably still get it again and rewarm it because I did really enjoy it, and it's different than anything else that I've had. All right, let's talk about the chocolate chip cookie coma. This one is controversial for me because I do not like chocolate scents usually. I have not found any chocolate scent in wax that I really like because it always comes off Tootsie Roll, fakey, waxy chocolate. Now, my husband complains that chocolate to him smells like mildew. I don't know why his nose picks up that, but that's what he tells me every time I melt chocolate. But my friend Melanie, who owns Rocky Top Wax Works, really said I need to try this because it's not like that. It smells so much better than that. And Charity Rose here on YouTube really loves this scent, and I know she's not a big chocolate fan either. So I wanted to give it a try. I put it in a day when my husband was here, which was a mistake to begin with, because he is very vocal about things that he does not like the scent of them. It didn't even have time for the cubes to completely melt before he said it smells like mildew. Get it out. You've got to get that out. In my honest opinion, even though I didn't get to melt it all the way, it did not smell like Tootsie Roll or fake chocolate to me. To me, it did smell like a nice, sweet, chocolatey, like melted chocolate chip cookies, like warm out of the oven. And this is going to be weird. I don't know how something can smell like this, but like with the crisp edges. I don't know why, but that's just what I got. I didn't mind this. If I was home by myself and he wasn't here, I probably would have let it finish melting. This is also a powerhouse, like blow the roof off your house. Somebody's going to come in your house and think you've just made chocolate chip cookies. So I have one more clamshell of this, I believe. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt this and start it early one morning when I get up and melt it until he gets here, and then take it out so that I can see how it really performs once it's melted all the way down. And, or maybe even melt it in my bedroom or somewhere like that. Powerhouse, not your quintessential Tootsie Roll chocolate scent. So if you're afraid of chocolate, give this one a try. I highly recommend it, even though for my house, it's probably going to be a no, only because my husband did not like it. I don't mind it. I think I could melt it because it's so different, but my husband nixed that, so I had to take it out. Is that all? I think that's all of Rocky Top. So now we're going to do Walmart Wax. This is a new scent I picked up from Walmart recently. They just released this for fall. It is Chai Spiced Apple from Better Homes and Garden. It is apple, pie crust, chai spices, coconut milk, cinnamon, vanilla, and maple butter scent notes. This was nice. This is actually what I put in after I had to take out the chocolate chip cookie coma. And it's a nice fall scent. You get those little bit of chai spices, that cinnamon. It just, to me, it smells like an apple pie filling. Like what you would think is in the apple pie filling, with just a very small hint of the pie crust. Unfortunately, this one was not a strong performer. I would rate it at a medium, in between a medium to medium light. Would I repurchase it? I'm not sure, because I'm just not very enthused about the Walmart Wax not throwing lately that I have bought. And I feel like I just want to stick with my favorites that I know are powerhouse performers here in my home, and not waste my money on things that's not going to perform. I would maybe get more of this for the fall, just to have that nice apple pie kind of scent that's not too spicy here in my home. Maybe I would melt it in my bedroom and see if it did better, but I'm just not impressed right now with the newer Walmart Wax. It's just not been doing well for me. This one, on the other hand, this is another new one. This is Better Homes and Gardens Madagascan Vanilla. Vanilla, black amber, tonka bean, and almond butter scent notes. This one was strong. Of course it was, because I didn't like it. So, that's just how things go for me. This does not mention a smoky or a campfire scent, but to me, this is a smoky vanilla. I don't know if it's the black amber that is making it smoky, but to me, when this melted, and it was probably medium high to strong, it was a smoky vanilla scent. So if you like campfire, smoky scents with a little creamy vanilla, I think you would like this one. It lasted a good 8 or more hours. Not a repurchase for me, because I just don't like those smoky type scents. I have some Goose Creek that I got from Walmart. Warm and Welcome. I really enjoyed this one. It did really well in my bedroom. It's a nice, cozy, comforting, creamy vanilla, but kind of maybe like a cashmere or something like that. Beautiful. Absolutely loved it. Will repurchase it, and a great performer. So glad I tried that one. Another amazing one from Goose Creek, Watermelon Lemonade. I don't know if Goose Creek still sells these on their website, but if they don't, I don't know why they would have gotten rid of them, because both of these were awesome performers. This is a sweet, fresh, juicy watermelon with the lemonade. Oh, so good. It was super strong. It filled my whole living room area and even traveled back the hallway. A definite repurchase for me for summer. I have 2 tubs here from Second and Spruce that I got through this week. We have Lemon Berry Bliss Parfait. This one is fresh summer berries, berry compote, lemon creme fraiche, or however you say that, shortbread crust crumbles. I am super impressed with Second and Spruce. I'm in love with her wax. It is subpar for me. It's definitely going to be a vendor I'm going to continue to purchase from. The performance is absolutely amazing. It's a strong performer. Everything I've melted from her, I absolutely loved this. It was very lemon berry with a little creaminess, but you also really got that shortbread crust crumbles. It was like someone crumbled up a shortbread cookie, a little buttery, a little vanilla, and with a lemon berry creaminess. This was so good. It lasted all the way through. I would say this is a 2-day thrower, but I did change it out by the next day. So for me, a day and a half before I changed it out. But her wax is absolutely amazing. Performance is yes, and it lasts. So definitely want to repurchase from her sometime in the future. And then Yellow Brick Road, Fruity Pebbles, Lemon Pound Cake, Strawberry Pound Cake, Cotton Candy Milk, Raspberry Mallow Buttercream. I mostly got Fruity Pebbles in this one, but I could get the lemon and the strawberry. I didn't really get like a cotton candy vibe. It's just giving it more sweetness, I guess. I don't know if I got raspberry. To me, it was very heavy on Fruity Pebbles with a lemon and a strawberry creaminess, but I still loved it. It was still an amazing performer, and I would repurchase it. I think I have something else here from Second and Spruce, but it was a bag. It was like a little loaf, I believe, but let me check to make sure. I should have put them in order. Yes, here it is. There's No Place Like Home. This was like a little mini loaf. House coffee beans, fried dough, pumpkin pecan waffles, and zucchini bread. This was amazing. Once again, my husband complained. I put it in the evening time, and he was going to bed, and he said that it smelled like popcorn. I believe the popcorn scent he was getting is probably the zucchini bread, because all zucchini bread oils are different. There's different types. There's more savory, there's more sweet, there's more creamy, and I think that's what he got. But once that zucchini bread kind of melted off, then you got more of that coffee, and I really enjoyed it. It was kind of like a creamy coffee, and it was so strong. Her coffee scents are extremely strong. I loved it. It lasted at least 2 days. And I don't know if I would repurchase this actual blend. I would probably get something without the zucchini bread just so that my husband didn't complain. But this was amazing, and I loved it. Next, we have Rainbow Melts, Lost at Sea, Black Sea, Coastal Kale, and Satsuma. This is one of her little like snap bars. I'm not sure exactly what she calls them, but they look like little snap bars. And this was nice. I really got the Satsuma. I feel like in the beginning, the Satsuma really shined, came out the most. You get that citrusy, zesty orange. Really nice. And then the Coastal Kale comes in with that kind of green, clean, fresh kind of note. And then you get some salty sea air. Yeah, it was really nice. I really enjoyed this in my bedroom. It was probably about a medium to medium high, kind of teetered in between both. I wish it would have been just a bit stronger because I do like my scents quite a bit stronger, but I would probably still repurchase it because I really enjoyed the blend, and it did do pretty well in my bedroom and bathroom. I could smell it, so. Rainbow Melts, we have Walking on Sunshine, and I believe this is the one that I melted with the Go Big Orange from Rocky Top Waxworks, because these were little shapes and I didn't have enough to fill all my warmers even after I cut them up. So I put the Go Big Orange in because this is Walking on Sunshine, and it has a happy mix of orange sherbet, lemon curd, and key lime. Oh, this is so good. I would take a loaf in this. You get that yummy, creamy, not really creamy, but like a yummy citrusy orange scent, and then a little of that lemon curd, but the key lime really comes out in this. She has a really good key lime. It's zesty, it's citrusy, it's mouth-watering. This was amazing. A perfect combo for summer. It was an amazing performer here in my living room, kitchen area. Lasted at least 24 hours, and I would repurchase it. Another Rainbow Melts, Vanilla Shores. This is vanilla caramel, vanilla wafers, sea salt caramel, and Seaside Nights, which is a beach nights type. So I think this might be kind of like a beach nights type, going with a kind of boom boom vibe, but a little bit more creamier vanilla. You get that caramel. Yeah, it was really nice. This one a little bit gave me vibes of, oh my gosh, I'm going to forget what it's called. It's Charity's favorite. Is it Vanilla Waves that Charity loves from Scentsy that they got rid of? I believe that's it. This one gives me that vibe a little bit because of that caramel in there, I think, and the vanilla. But, of course, Vanilla Waves does not have, you know, like your beach nights type. But to me, I didn't get as much of the beach nights type as I did the vanilla-y caramel scent. So this was nice. It was a strong thrower. I'd repurchase it. I really enjoyed it in my home. Is that all of Rainbow Melts? I believe so. Now we're going to L3 Waxy Wonders. These were her, I don't know if they're not Trig Tarts. They're some type of bar, but they're kind of thinner, but they've got bigger squares. I don't know if it tells on here what they were called. No, it does not. Okay, this one was in Pink Chiffon Coconut Cream Pie. I love Pink Chiffon from Bath & Body Works. It is a body care scent. It is gorgeous. To me, it's very girly, pink. I know, it's got pink in the name. It makes no sense, but to me, it's like girly, pink, frilly. Just beautiful. I didn't really get coconut cream pie per se, but I think the coconut cream pie in there just gives it more sweetness, more creaminess. This one was a beast in my room and bathroom, and I would definitely repurchase it. Loved it. Warm Vanilla Sugar Caribbean Escape Mandarin Plum. This was like a little square that was decorated. This one I melted mostly in my bathroom and a little bit in my bedroom. I feel like you mostly get the Mandarin Plum with the Warm Vanilla Sugar. I didn't really get Caribbean Escape. It's there a little bit. You get kind of a fresh, clean, aquatic-y type note, but I mostly got on Warm the Plum with the Warm Vanilla Sugar. It was probably about a medium to medium high going in my warmers in those rooms. I melted it with, which I know this is not L3 Waxy Wonders, but I melted it with this Traverse City Wax Co. that Jen sent me, an electric plum, because this one also had plum in it, but it had warm honey, so I was worried that it would overtake it and I wouldn't like it. It also had citrus and sugar crystals, but these two melded and blended really well together. I don't know if I would repurchase this exact scent, but I do like her plum. And again, I'll talk about that one in a minute. Let me finish up with the L3. Today is October 3rd. Osseo, I'm not sure if that's how you say this. Oh my gosh, this was so strong as well. It overtook the house. I melted it 2 different days. The first day I melted it in my bedroom and bathrooms. And then the second day I melted in my other bathrooms and my laundry room. Super strong, a nice creamy vanilla. I don't know what Osseo is, but I loved this and I would repurchase it. A great performer. So this is the one that I melted with that L3 Waxy Wonders. And I didn't get a whole lot from this. I melted a small version of this. I think it was like a sample in my bathroom. It's plum. You definitely get a juicy plum, but I guess because it's a red plum, it's a little bit different. It had a little bit of a tartness to it as well. I don't think I would repurchase this. It just wasn't strong enough for me. And last but not least, Jen sent me some scoopable wax, which is now macaron wax melts. She had this, it had chunks with wild berry, chunks of French toast, and then the overpour and the drizzle on it was blueberry muffin. Now with this one, I got a lot of the French toast when I started melting it. It was pretty strong, but it's very syrupy, sweet French toast, little bit of wild berry. I didn't get a whole lot of it. To me, it's very dominant on the French toast, which is okay for me, but not my favorite. I would prefer more of the berry scent, so I probably wouldn't repurchase this, but I would maybe purchase some things from this vendor and see how it performs here in my home, just because this one seemed to do pretty good. I don't know how long it had cured for. That might be, you know, a big thing with this one. But I would definitely give that company a try. So that is it, you guys, for the past couple weeks of me melting. I hope you guys are doing well, that you're staying happy and healthy and cool where you are, because it's definitely been hot here for the past couple weeks. We have had a lot of heat advisories, extreme heat warnings. It's been feeling 105 and more here, so I have not been going out any more than I have to because I do not like the heat. So if it's very hot where you are, I hope you're staying cool and hydrated. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Be kind, love one another. Bye.